Tonight we bring you the brilliant and charming twice winner of the Motion Picture Academy Award, Bette Davis. And now here is the director of the Gulf Theater and your host, Roger Pryor.
Good evening, everyone. I'm especially proud to be the director of the Gulf Theater tonight because I sincerely believe we're about to present a play that will long be remembered. Bette Davis, her supporting players, the author Arch Oboler, and Oscar Bradley and his augmented Gulf Orchestra have spent many long hours in rehearsal to bring to perfection one of the strangest, almost unbelievable love stories ever told. The great and undying romance of Nadezhda Filaretovna and Pyotr Tchaikovsky. The same Tchaikovsky who was the composer of the lyric Romeo and Juliet Overture, which has been the theme of the Gulf Screen Guild Theater since the curtain first rose a year ago this month. In a darkened room sits a woman, an old woman. She sits very quietly, white hands motionless. This is a room in a fashionable house in the city of the Imperial Russia of 1893. The Russia of great poverty and great riches, of great ignorance and great art. The old woman sits, motionless, listening to the thoughts in her mind.
Pyotr, why are you in my mind? Why do I think of you now? Why is your song with me here in the darkness? Why today, Pyotr? I had put you away from me. Why have you come back today, Pyotr?
Of the utmost importance that you listen to me.
Who is it said that to me?
Madame, it is of the utmost importance that you listen.
Ah, yes. I remember now. 16 years ago. It was you, Nikolai Rubinstein. You have been dead so long, yet I remember what you said that day. How strange I should remember.
Nadezhda Filaretovna, my mission here is of the utmost importance.
Really, Nikolai?
There is a young man in my music school of great poverty and pride and shyness.
I am very busy today.
There is one more quality this young man possesses which may interest you. His ability. Listen closely.
Nikolai, I have neither the time nor the inclination for music now. What music was this you began to play, Nikolai Rubinstein? So many years, and yet I hear it. Music, and yet not music. A voice, a man's voice, singing to me. Saying, you are tired, Nadezhda. I tell you, there will be no weariness. You are old, Nadezhda. I tell you, you will be young. You will have life again, a glorious singing life. I tell you this, Nadezhda. I tell you this, I tell you this. When you had finished, Nikolai, I remember I said, Nikolai, tell me, whose is that?
His name? No one you've heard of. Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky.
So I heard your name for the first time, Pyotr.
Will you help this man, Nadezhda Filaretovna?
Would I help you, Pyotr? No, would you help me?
Private railroads. Good invest. Townhouse. Country house. In the Ukraine.
Yes, I had those.
Trishka, Yulia,
Yes, my children, I had them. But
Nothing.
Yes, nothing for me. How could I explain to Nikolai, to anyone? To run a house, to count my money. Was this enough for life for me? I wanted... You said what I wanted, Pyotr. Help you? Yes, always. In a moment, my pen was in my hand. I would write you, yes. I was a woman past middle age. My husband was dead, and my children were growing in their own lives. And I had nothing, and I must have something. You, Pyotr, you. The music in you. If I could give it life and reality in my life. No. I threw the pen from me. What madness had come over me. I didn't need man nor God. I would pay you for your music and have done with you, yes. And then, the concert that very night. Your music. When it was over.
Unimportant. All of it. Definitely unimportant.
Oh, no. The night was singing with your song, Pyotr. And I walked in the dark along the boulevard to my home. Soft flakes of snow wet in my face. And with every step there was a singing in my heart that said,
Help me. I need your help, Nadezhda. They torture me with their indifference. I've written so much, and it's meant so little. I'm weary unto death. Help me. Help me.
I told myself, yes, I would always help you, Pyotr. Do you remember your next letter?
Dear Nadezhda Filaretovna, thank you for your sweet, kind, and friendly letter, and your wonderful and kind generosity. I finished the outline of my new symphony, the fourth.
A symphony?
I want very much to dedicate it to you.
A symphony? Dedicated to me? How the days ran then, Pyotr. I, an elderly woman, a symphony dedicated to me.
Oh, Mother, it's good to hear you laughing. You're very pretty when you laugh, Mother.
Oh, we're so happy that you're happy, Mother dear. So happy. And then, 3 months, Pyotr. 3 months and not a word from you. What had happened to you, my friend? What? I couldn't do. But with every day, the voices in my head grew louder and louder. No, stop saying that. Not Pyotr. He couldn't. Postman? A letter? Your handwriting, Pyotr.
Forgive me for not writing before. I am now...
What was that word?
Married.
Oh, I must have read it wrong, I told myself. I held the letter close to my eyes.
Married.
Oh, no.
Married. Married.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You never knew I cried that day, did you, Pyotr? Yes, I cried, as a woman cries in my heart. And when I stopped crying, I dipped my pen in my tears, and I wrote you. With all my heart, I congratulate you, my dear friend. Who should be happy if not you? The giver of such great joy to others. From my heart, I press your hand. Do not forget one devoted with all her soul. The days after that, like the days after someone who was close to you has gone away forever. Everything is just the same, and yet nothing is the same. Who was she? This woman who had taken your heart? Was she very young?
I love you, my husband.
Would she understand you? Would she respect your shyness, suffer your angers and fires of music blazed in you, humor your child's ways, strengthen your uncertainties, respect your greatness? Oh, I asked myself all this 1,000 times in the days that called on. Would she do all these things for you, Pyotr, that anyone who truly loved you would do? How could there be an answer? No, this was my destiny. To watch the days and the years spin around nothing, into nothing, always nothing. To need no one, and to have no one who needed me.